Hi and welcome to my channel. I am so glad you guys are here today. I have two affordable glam DIY. I am so excited to share these with you guys. I love how these came out, and yes, they're so affordable. Most of these items I got from the Dollar Tree. So today I have a glam sconce with a touch of wall art. Yes, I love that. And you guys could make this with any colors you would like. Look at the sparkle, and the colors in it is truly a wall art. And on top you guys get to see this candle holder, and what I love that I was able to put my other candles from Bath and Body Works, and I love how sturdy it is. I'm not afraid that it's gonna fall, but if not, I could mix it up with this candle holder. So on this video I'm gonna share two different DIYs, the sconce and the candle holder. You see there, if you guys like this wall art, that is right next to it, that I was inspired to create the sconces. I also did that DIY, and that's gonna be provided below. So guys, let's go ahead and get started with this glam DIY. So let's start with the tall candle holder. These you have to be in the lookout. Anytime I see them on the Dollar Tree, I go ahead and get them. I just can't believe how tall they are. So what I did was I had this tape, as you see, the blue tape that is perfect to block any type when you're painting the wall. This one was pretty thick and pretty big, so that was the perfect size for me, and I just put it on the rim. So that's pretty easy. Just put it in the rim, just put that tape around, and any size you have could work just as great. And then I use this 2-time ultra cover high gloss premium paint and primer, and the color that I selected was white. So once that was spray painted, I left that overnight, and the next day I was ready to go ahead and put a nice gloss. So you're gonna see me applying some Mod Podge, and this one felt pretty easy in the cup. And once I apply Mod Podge, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some glitter, and this is extra fine glitter, and it has like a touch of white in there, but touch of pinks and greens. So I go ahead and I add that to the Mod Podge, and then you mix it together, and you're just going to put a really nice generous amount of coat on top of the white paint. So this is the only glitter that I'm using on that white paint. Once I finish with that one, then I'll go ahead and apply Mod Podge and use that same glitter, but I'm also gonna add a touch of the other glitter, which is all silver, and I wanted to use a touch of silver too because that's what you have seen with the wall art. I wanted to keep that a little consistent. So because I had a little bit of the Mod Podge left, I added that glitter, these two glitters on inside that Mod Podge, and that's the one that I'm using for the part that is clear. The part that is clear is exactly where that blue tape was at. I removed it with no problem, and as you can see, it was a pretty nice thin shade or size. And the reason why I wanted that is because when I apply any other candles inside, I really want that reflection to show through there. So that's why you see different shades. The next thing that I'm doing is, once the paint dried, that Mod Podge dried with that glitter, I'm gonna create a border, a rim, just applying, instead of Mod Podge, I'm liking applying hot glue on the border and quickly adding crushed glass, and I just press it a little bit. Just be careful, you don't want to press it too much, you don't want to cut yourself, but I do press it a few seconds after, not right away, because you know the hot glue, it is pretty hot. I just put that right on top. So I did this to create a border where the white line or the white coat or the white paint was at, and the rim of the base. And I really like how this looked like. I feel like it's looking already like Winter Wonderland. So go ahead and continue all around on both base. I was gonna add some glitter, but I left it how it was. I really like how it came out. You guys could put it on your coffee table or in another table here. It does have a little bit of light, and I like how it looks like. Or you guys could actually put it on the sconces as well. So I'm just wanted to show you different ways how you could use this candle holder. I feel like this dimension, these layers make it is making it a lot taller. I don't know, for me they seem a lot taller, and they look so different. So I really like how they came out. So for this project, you're gonna need a piece of wood, and what I did was to go and see which size it was gonna be. I got 2 mirrors that you could purchase from the Dollar Tree. The mirror is there. And then you see the mirror on this side as the line. In the center, I bought this from the Dollar Tree. So everything is from the Dollar Tree except for the wood. I did not want to use any board, a foam board, or anything like that, because I was gonna put this on the wall and I really wanted to have some type of wood, and I had this extra. So, but I purchased this from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna remove this and I'm gonna paint this way, flush like that. And then we're gonna put the other frame on this section. We could check that right now. And it is going to go like that. So you see there's a line here and there's a line here. So what I am going to do to cover that, I am going to be using bling mesh that it has 2 lines. I'll put and glue that right there. I'm thinking of maybe painting it, and then I'm going to put the other one over here to kind of like cover that as well. So this is going to go in the center, and I'm going to hot glue this, but also I'm going to use some E6000, and on top I'm going to have my husband put screws in there to make sure that this is going to be sturdy, because we're going to be putting a candle right on top, and this is how the top looks like. I'm also thinking of decorating it. So this is all I'm using, 2 frames from the Dollar Tree. I cut this twice, the piece of wood, once I was happy with the size. So I have 2 different frames, and for 1 piece of wood, one of these items that you got from the Dollar Tree, a sign, and some bling mesh. So let's go ahead and get started. While that gets heated, in the center, I'm going to use this metallic paint. This is Craftsmart. I use I measured where I wanted the box to go, and before applying or putting this box there, I checked with the ruler to make sure that it was even on both of the sides. So once I was happy with the size and the length on each side, then I traced that, so then I'll know exactly where to put it when I'm gonna go ahead and glue it. So I'm gonna start with just a regular silver, and I'm going to paint that in the center. This is already dried, and I did these sides. They don't look perfect. I only did one coat, which is the one that I showed you on the bottom. I did not paint it because this one I'm going to put a nice glitter paper. I feel like that's going to make it pop more. So this is still one coat, and we're going to apply that same glitter, and I want to apply it all only on 3 sides, because this one is going to be the one that's going to be glued, and also is going to have a screw in here. While you finish the glitter on the other side, what I'm going to do here is I traced this paper. I traced it on the bottom like that. I marked it with the pen. That way I know exactly what I'm going to cut. And now I just cut it. So now this is ready to go. I am going to hot glue it. I love this look with this paper. You guys could use any type of paper. I think it's going to make it easier to finish off the bottom. So this part is already completed. Now the borders, they do need some paint, and I'm going to be using that same acrylic paint. So now let's go ahead, and now you see that once I let that glue set, here we are making the hole, but be careful because remember the other sides, they do have that glass. Luckily we put this where there was no mirror, so this made it much easier for us to go ahead and drill 2 holes and add some screws. So guys, this is how it looks like, and I'm so happy how this came out. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it too. So guys, thank you so much for spending some of your time with me. I truly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as it was so much fun for me to make it. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, bye.